I think the entire building code has been blatantly ignored. The entire building code, nobody has regard to them. Financial attraction seems to outweigh any modicum of sensibleness, people doing things properly. People wanted to sell the land at any cost, with total disregard to whether there was a master plan or not. For instance, nobody is supposed to build on the beach. But if you go down Lumley Beach, you will find that there are a number of buildings that are, whether they're temporary or not, are being put on the beach. There's obvious environmental problems associated with that.
In the rush to grab land for building, it is Freetown's hills that have been most seriously affected.
This area was actually being advised to be left under its natural land use. When the American embassy came to establish their construction here, we had a massive rush of people who wanted to actually do construction here. And that, of course, has been very indiscriminate. No road construction, no other service provided. When you ask the officials, nobody seems to know the trend of what is happening now. Nobody seems to know who is authorizing all of this sale of land and construction that is going on. There were vast lands that were left as reserves, as catchment areas and water catchment areas and so on. So all these people saw was land that we can live. It's not about forest there or catchment there. It's nothing like that. It's about where can I live.
The character of the site of Leicester Peak has completely changed. It is almost totally without vegetation, almost. The stone outcrop of the hill has been broken to provide aggregates for building construction. And so you have an eroded, denuded site. Some of the rocks will obviously slide down the mountain. There might be landslips. There is now a mishmash of development going on. Everybody needs water. Everybody has septic tanks, and so on. And how these things are going to work within that type of development, which is not planned, is hard to say. Whatever was planned for Freetown did not take into account the kind of population we have now. And that's why we have problems with all the services in this country, all the utilities. They can't cope.
Without proper protection, Sierra Leone